Stretch number 1 is a seated desk cat-cow. They're normally done from the floor, but since we're at the desk, we're going to do them here, and they can be really effective. So you want to take your chair slightly away, and you want to put your hands on the desk, palms down, fingers spread, feet firmly positioned on the floor. We're going to go into the first part of the movement, which is tucking the chin and rounding through our shoulders. Let's go. And then you're going to release through the arch of the back and push the chest forward. And then repeat, tuck the chin, round through the shoulders. Release, chest open and arch. Keep the core engaged throughout. Sitting nice and tall in the chair. Using your breath, exhale to go forward. And inhaling to go back. You want to do about 10 reps of these. Stretch number 1, desk cat-cow. Stretch number 2 is a neck stretch. We all need to relieve tensions in our neck, so we need to be aware of using breath for this stretch. So the first thing we're going to do is take our right hand and put it gently over our head on the left side of the ear here. And then we're going to use our left hand, and if we have the mobility, we're going to pop that hand behind the chair. If when we do that, it causes pain, don't go so deep with it and just put the hand underneath the chair here. So once you've decided where you want that other hand to be, according to how your mobility feels, you're then going to take an inhale, exhale, and just tilt the head to the right. So you're not pulling the head with that hand, you're just reaching the head away. And you're going to hold the stretch for anything from 30 to 60 seconds. Just keep breathing through the stretch. And as you go through the 60 seconds or 30 seconds with breath, on each exhale, you may feel you can get more rotation into the stretch. So you may be able to move the hand from here gently behind the chair. And then we'll repeat on the other side. Left hand over the side of the head on the right ear. Right hand either behind the chair or underneath. And then we're going to inhale, exhale, reach. Very gently, and make sure you're breathing through this stretch. Again, if it's too much to have the hand behind the chair, just have the hand down here underneath the chair. Hold that stretch for up to 60 seconds each side. Stretch number 2, neck stretch. Stretch number 3 is a wrist stretch. This is going to really help with your wrist mobility and fingers, and it will really help coming up through your arms and shoulders as well. So what you're going to do is get your hands, clasp the fingers, interlace them, and join the forearms together. Pull your shoulder blades down and back, and then we're going to roll the wrist. So we're rolling the wrist, one palm on top of the other in this circular movement. Make sure you're sitting nice and tall through this movement, and get as big a wrist roll as you can with this. What we don't want to do is start flailing through the shoulders. We're trying to keep it nice and controlled. And then you're going to go back the other way. Turn the wrist, one palm on top of the other palm into this rotation. Wrist rolls. Do them for about 30 seconds each way. So in total, 60 seconds for your wrist roll. At the end, you can do this just to release through the fingers. Stretch number 3, wrist rolls. Stretch number 4 is a side bend reach that's really going to help our lower backs. Lower backs can get really tight sitting at a desk all day. So what we're going to do is sit in our chair, come slightly forward, take your left hand across your body. If it feels too much, just hold the leg. If you can feel the chair and reach across to hold the chair, that's great. And take the right arm up and then inhale and exhale into this reach. And hold that stretch there. You'll get a really, really nice stretch through this side of your lower back into your QL muscle. And just keep breathing through the stretch, holding it for about 30 seconds. And the other side, hand across the body if you can reach the chair and hold on to it. Left arm up, inhale, exhale. And then when you're in the stretch, just continue breathing. Each breath, you might get a little bit deeper into the stretch. This is a really nice stretch for your lower back. Side bend reach, stretch number 4. Stretch number 5, let's finish with some T-spine rotation. The thoracic spine is our upper back. So what we're going to do is push the chair back a little bit and sit on the edge of your chair. And then you're going to take your elbows and place them onto your desk and pop your fingers and hands down onto your back. And push the hips back so the chair goes back, the hips go back in line. Push the chair back a little more and then drop the head so the chest comes down in between the shoulders. And you're going to hold it there for around 15 to 30 seconds, breathing. It's quite an intense stretch, so just work on it with breath. And then we're going to go into some rotation. So you're going to lift the right elbow off the desk and go into a rotation with an exhale. Put the elbow back, other side. Try and keep your butt fixed to the chair so that it is the upper back that's doing the work. You want to do about 10 reps of these. Stretch number 5, T-spine and T-spine rotation.